Hello, I'm Code Theorem, and I'm here to show you guys how to use Raid Theorem's website a little bit. Specifically, I'm here to show you how to use the servers page and things like that. So, first thing you'll want to do is make sure you've watched my video on how to put Raid Theorem into your game and how to sign up for Raid Theorem. You'll need to do those two things before you can continue on to this video, unless of course you already knew how to do those, and then you're fine. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to you're gonna log into Raid Theorem and then click on this big red button that reads servers. What this will do is it'll have a loading screen. The more servers you have, the slightly longer it will take to load, but it shouldn't take that long. The only reason it took so long for me right now is because of my screen recorder. Alright, so now you'll have a list of every server that's ever been open for your group, or for your place, since you've put Raid Theorem into your game and you've set up your account. Make sure, by the way, that you are in a current subscription. If you aren't currently subscribed to Raid Theorem, or your subscription has ended, this page will return basically nothing. Okay, unless of course you're added to other people's dashboards, which I also have a video on how to add people to your dashboards and what that really means. Okay? So, anyway, once you're here, you'll see the list of all the servers. Most of these servers have been just servers I've been using to test things with. That's why most of them only have a lifetime of maybe 2 minutes or so. But I'm just going to go over what this all really means. So the status is whether the server is currently opened, meaning there's people there, it's still active, or closed, means, okay, there's nobody there, the server's done, nobody's going to ever play at that server again because it doesn't exist. Raid winner, this will either say draw, meaning nobody won the raid, everybody left before it was over, or it will say the name of the team that had the console and won the raid. Okay? Now, if you have your own custom rating system, it might be different as to why and when the raid winner says anything. The life is the lifetime of the server. So the second set of numbers is the minutes. This first set of numbers is the hours. So this server lasted 0 hours and 1 minute. Now, next up, you can click on any of these, and it will take you to a View Servers page. At this View Server page, if the raid is currently over, then it will have actually a lot of things. It'll have the server information, which gives you the thumbnail of your game and the name of it. It will give you the status, the raid winner, and the life again. And there will also be this button, See Chat. We'll revisit that in a minute. Down here, it'll give you all the people who played your game and any stats they might have. Currently, the fort I have doesn't have any stats in it, but say you're keeping track of kills, deaths, maybe you have points, or anything else, it will tell you exactly how many they had by the time they left the game or the server ended, and exactly what stat that was. It will also organize them by team name, so it's a little easier to sort it out. I'm going to be starting a server of a game in a minute so that I can show you a little bit more of what this screen can do when the server is currently open and there's people playing there. But for now, let's press this See Chat button. What this button will do is it will show you every chat message that has been posted in the server the whole time. It will tell you who said it, Code Theorem, I was the last one to talk in the server, what team they were on when they said it, and what did they actually say. It will tell you all of that. And if you're in a live server, just sort of as a flood check so you're not getting chats over and over and say somebody's spamming, you can't read anything, there's a refresh button up here so you can get the latest chat rather than it just updating itself and then you reading like a ton of spam, or just people are talking really fast and you can't read what you want to. Now, give me just a second here. I'm going to start up a server of one of my games, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of what this server's page can do. Alright, so here we are. This is my group's fort. I just entered it. I'm Code Theorem, and I'm in the team Basor. There's other stuff I could show you here, but that'll separate for a different video. Right now, just know a server is running. My user, Code Theorem, is in the team Basor. So now we can go to Raid Theorem again. I've refreshed this page, by the way. I've clicked servers twice and it's back. And now we see status open, base owner. There is no owner of the base right now. And that technically Basor does own the base. It is orange. And here we have Tanner coming in, checking things out with me. But the reason it says that is because there's no enemies, no raiders here. So the default raid system for Raid Theorem requires there to be people on both the defending and the offensive teams in order for the raid to actually be valid. So next up, we're going to go down here, and the lifetime of the server, it's greater than that, but again, it doesn't update right away because we want you to be able to see everything that you want and click on things rather than just, oh look, there's a billion servers popping up all at once and you can't focus on any one item. So we're going to click on this open server, and now you can see it's a little bit different. We still have the server information, we still have the see chat button, and we still have the stats, okay? But we now have this command options. Now you can make your own custom commands. There's also going to be a tutorial on how to do that. How to make your own custom commands and how to use them. But for right now, the default command put into Raid Theorem version 1.0 is instruct. Now what this will do is it will give your users, it will give the people in your game a little notification that an HR has said, a high rank by the way, an HR has said, sent a notification or sent an instruction to somebody. Now in this you can choose your target. The target is who it gets sent to. You can either choose to send it to everybody, you can choose it to send it to just one team like Basor or Raiders or the waiting teams, or you can send it to any one individual player. Once you've chosen who to send it to, like I'm going to send it to just me, Code Theorem, once you've chosen who to send it to, you can put into the instructions. And I'm going to say, hey, this is super awesome. And then I'm going to press issue command. It will tell you command successfully issued, and now when you go, if you were in the game, you could also see that there's this little button here saying new instruction from HR. Click it, and there you go. A window will pop up saying instructions from HR, and it will read the text that you sent. In this case, it says, hey, this is super awesome. Your users can close this just by clicking that X button and then get right back to what they were doing, or follow your instructions as hopefully they would do if they're in your group and they recognize, hey, I'm being told to do this. Now again, you could put your own command options into this command. I'm going to have a tutorial on how to do that. By the time you're watching this, I probably have that tutorial out. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and we're going to actually check out the chat. There you go, see? Yeah. Now, here's what the chat is. All of them are by Tanner so far. I'm going to say hey, and now if I press refresh, there you go. I now have said hey, and it shows up. It all works perfectly well, and it's a super awesome product. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys are thinking about maybe getting Raid Theorem if you haven't thought about it before. Again, hopefully you've liked the video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button and leave a comment below. And I will catch you guys later.